Welcome to today's series of Scrolls and Shadows channel that brings ancient truths to life through cinematic, faith-driven storytelling. Watch till the end. Every story reveals a hidden message meant just for you. And today we will be discussing a story in the Bible called the Ruth and Naomi story. So stick with me as we play the story.
There came a time in Bethlehem when the land was dry and the people were hungry. The fields yielded nothing, and hope seemed to fade with every passing day. But even in famine, God was still at work behind the scenes. Elimelech looked at his wife Naomi and knew the choice before them was painful. To stay meant starvation, to leave meant uncertainty. With heavy hearts, they chose the road ahead, trusting that survival lay beyond their homeland. Step by step, the family walked away from Bethlehem. Dust rose beneath their feet, and sorrow weighed on their souls. Yet, though they could not see it, God was already ordering their steps. They arrived in Moab, a land unfamiliar, a people different. Naomi's heart was uneasy, but she held on. Sometimes God allows us to dwell in strange places to prepare us for His greater purpose. In Moab, Naomi's sons took wives Ruth and Orpah. Life seemed to settle again. Laughter returned, and for a moment, Naomi believed the storm had passed. Ruth stood beside her husband, full of promise and expectation. Naomi watched, hopeful that joy would remain. But beloved, not every chapter of life reveals its ending. Suddenly, death entered Naomi's house. Her husband Elimelech was gone. The room fell silent, and her heart shattered. The woman who left Bethlehem full returned empty in spirit. Then tragedy struck again. Naomi lost both her sons. Grief wrapped around her like a garment. She had no husband, no children, only pain.
Mother Naomi, you haven't eaten. Food fills the stomach, Ruth. It does not fill the emptiness. You've lost so much. I came to Moab full, and now I am empty.
Yet even in sorrow, God had not abandoned her. One day, Naomi heard that the Lord had visited His people again. Bread had returned to Bethlehem. And when God sends bread, it is also a sign that restoration is near. 3 widows walked the road together, wounded, weary, uncertain. Each step carried memories of loss, but also the possibility of new beginnings. Naomi turned to Ruth and Orpah and said,
Go back, both of you. May the Lord be kind to you. You have been a mother to me.
Sometimes love means letting go, even when it hurts. Orpah wept and kissed Naomi goodbye. She returned to what was familiar. Not every companion is called to walk every journey.
See, your sister-in-law has gone back. You should go too.
But Ruth refused to leave. She looked Naomi in the eyes and declared, Where you go, I will go. Your people shall be my people, and your God my God. This was not emotion, this was covenant. When Naomi and Ruth entered Bethlehem, the city stirred. Naomi had changed. Life had humbled her, yet Ruth stood by her side, faithful and unmoved. Ruth went to glean in the fields, picking leftovers behind harvesters. She did not complain. She worked faithfully, and here this obedience always positions you for favor.
Who is that young woman? She came back from Moab with Naomi. She works without rest.
Boaz noticed Ruth. Favor will locate you when God has marked you. The same field others passed by became the place of her breakthrough.
My daughter, stay in my fields. I've told the men not to touch you.
Why have I found favor in your eyes?
Boaz spoke gently to Ruth, offering protection and provision. Ruth bowed in humility, unaware that God was rewriting her destiny.
Where did you glean today? In the field of a man named Boaz.
When Ruth returned home with abundance, Naomi's bitterness turned to praise. She said, Blessed be the Lord, because when God restores, He restores fully. At night, Ruth approached Boaz in obedience and honor. This was not scandal, it was surrender. Divine instructions may not always make sense.
I am Ruth, your servant. Spread your covering over me.
You are a woman of noble character. I will do what you ask, if the law allows it.
but they always lead to redemption. Boaz redeemed Ruth. Naomi held a child in her arms. What famine took, God restored. What death stole, God revived. This is the power of divine loyalty, obedience, and grace.
Wow, that was a very interesting story. The story of Ruth and Naomi teaches us that God's purposes are often hidden inside painful seasons. If this story impacted you, write your lesson in the comment section.